Hello fellow investor, I want to welcome you to this channel. In this video we look at the earnings expectations for HP. HP is scheduled to report second quarter earnings on Wednesday, August 27th after the market close. We'll cover several topics to see how HP is trading going into the earnings and help set expectations moving forward. We'll review the current price chart and trend charts along with some key valuation metrics. I'll also share my HP portfolio holdings and performance. Let's get started. I have held HP since February of 2022 and have traded the position 12 times through April of 2025. The performance of HP over that time period is underwhelming. I currently hold 200 HP shares at an average cost per share of $29.52 with a total return of 4.6%. For the 12 trades, 6 are winning trades and 6 are losing trades. The gain-loss ratio is 1.64 to 1 with a win rate of 50%.
HP is scheduled to report second quarter earnings on Wednesday, August 27th after the market close. In the previous quarter, HPQ reported revenue of $13.22 billion, beating revenue estimates by $96.49 million. HPQ reported earnings of 71 cents per share, missing estimates by 9 cents. For this quarter, the revenue estimate is $13.71 billion with earnings of 75 cents per share. Over the last 90 days, no analysts raised estimates and 12 analysts lowered estimates. HPQ meets or beats analysts' one-year forward estimates 100% of the time. HPQ is showing positive relative strength going into the earnings. The options market is pricing an implied move of plus or minus 6.9%.
When we take a look at the HP one-year daily price chart, we can see that HP is in a clear downtrend, and when I draw this trend line connecting these two peaks and this high here, we can see that it broke out above that three trading days ago, and it looks like it's coming back down to test that. To break out of this downtrend, it does need to clear and stay above where that trend line is currently drawn. It is trading above an upward sloping 20-day and 50-day moving average. It looks like the 200-day is trending downward and it's trading below that 200-day, which could serve as a bit of resistance moving forward. The RSI is positive at 59.73. The PPO has been positive since the beginning of August. The relative strength and momentum compared to the S&P 500 are both positive. The accumulation peaked at the beginning of June and is down a little bit since that 52-week high. The money flow is currently above the midpoint, but it's not a very bullish signal at this point. It has underperformed the S&P 500 by 30% over the last year. It is underperforming the technology group by 33%. It is underperforming the industry group by 20%, and that industry group is underperforming the S&P 500 by 12%. So overall, HP has been weak over the past year. It is showing a little bit of relative strength and momentum as it moves into the earnings this week. Looking at the 5-year weekly data, we can see that it has been underperforming its longer term averages since about February of this year. It had underperformed its midterm averages since December of last year up until the beginning of August. It is currently trading above those medium-term averages, and it is also trading above some short-term averages. So in the short to medium term, it looks like there could be some hope for the price movement in HP. In the longer term, it is still struggling. Using Seeking Alpha to look at valuation growth and profitability metrics, HPQ has a forward PE of 8.8 times at the moment, compared to the sector at 23.37 times. The expected revenue growth rate is only 1.12%, compared to the sector average of 7.56%, with an expected EPS growth rate of 0.9% for HP, compared to the sector at 11.31%. And then HP's net margin is 4.64%, pretty much in line with the sector at 4.33%. Finally, we'll take a look at HP in fast graphs. We can see that HP is trading at a blended PE of 8.69 times. They do have a EPS yield of 11.5 times, showing pretty good value. They do pay a dividend with a yield of 4.21%. And over this time frame of 13 years, HP has a adjusted operating earnings growth rate of 5.97%. Fastgraphs calculates their fair value ratio at 15 times. Their normal PE, the PE that the market typically applies to HP, is 8.92 times. We can see that they are trading right at or maybe slightly below their normal PE. If we take a look at the earnings, we can see that they had a down year in 2023, a growth of only 3% in 2024, a decline in 2025 of 8%, and they're expected to return to growth in 2026 and 2027 at 8% and 7% respectively. If continue trading at their normal PE, then we could expect about a 14.48% total rate of return over the next year. I hope you found this earnings preview helpful. If so, please subscribe to the channel for future videos and consider giving a like to help support the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you the best in your investment journey, and remember to trade well.